Impact investing is an investment strategy that aims to generate positive social or environmental impact alongside financial returns. Elena Casolari's tryst with impact investing is as old as the sector itself. She is from Italy, the metaphorical birthplace of the term impact investing. Elena joined the space around the same time in 2007. A few years later, in 2012, she established OPES Foundation,
a charitable impact vehicle with the aim at supporting early-stage enterprises in several geographies with flexible capital. The idea was to find solutions benefiting low-income people.
12 years since the coining of the term, around 2022, impact investing reached a first-of-its-kind milestone that not many had imagined: $1 trillion. This meant that the sector had reached a certain maturity. There was a growing acceptance for it among investors, highlighting the potential for general financial returns alongside social and environmental benefits. The question Elena asks, however, is different.
So the question I've been asking myself, and we should ask ourselves, is whether we should feel thrilled because of his achievement, because it's a huge achievement.
You're listening to Fail Loud, a series that draws insights from failures in the development sector, brought to you by SELCO Foundation's Impact Failure platform. In this episode, we tune into Elena Casolari's experience of navigating the fast-growing impact investing landscape and why it needs a deeper look, as learned during her address at Impact Failure Conclave 2022. Elena recounts that early in her career with OPES Foundation, she found herself deeply connected to the social entrepreneurs she met and the missions they had set out on.
I was in the sort of a syndrome of falling in love with all entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs I was meeting. And it was very difficult to understand that I wouldn't have to make a choice only with my heart, my love, and my passion for this sector, but also with my time and my brain. The foundation made 40 investments, more than 40 investments. We made some exit, we made some write-offs, we enjoyed the upside.
In 2019, Elena decided to set up a new impact commercial fund. The success that the foundation had seen was extrapolated for a commercial endeavor. While seemingly doable, the path would prove to be more challenging than Elena had anticipated. The limited partners she had approached to invest in the fund requested that she step down from the foundation to give all her attention to the fund. After many negotiations, she was able to convince them to continue being a part of the foundation as a board member, as the experience and the exposure to the foundation could benefit the fund. She was encouraged to pursue fast growth and hire general partners with private equity backgrounds from Silicon Valley to bring in the vigor and the drive of mainstream investing into impact investing.
I was in a rush and I didn't really check properly how much my whole internal ecosystem, my partners, were really very much exposed and passionate about impact investing.
The task at hand for Elena was to raise capital for the fund.
Because I was in Europe, but I didn't talk too much about failure. And I stuck with my glossy numbers and the success stories, and that was because it was easy to raise money with this kind of a narrative. I was flattering them with this idea of a gender lens. We had a beautiful framework, beautiful diagnostic tools. It was all in paper. Only 20% of our deployed capital was allocated in women-led enterprises.
Elena was also faced with another stark realization. She was the only woman on the board and among the partners. All her fellow colleagues at the fund were male.
The reason why I failed was really the rush to be able to raise the funds that were already there, but then they applied exactly the narrative and the language of Silicon Valley.
In her address, Elena says she's no longer thrilled about impact investing reaching benchmark numbers, especially where the aim is to emulate what is being done at Silicon Valley. and where, in spite of the best intentions, principles of gender and equity become catchphrases discussed frequently but not fully integrated into practice.
I think my personal failure mirrors, to a certain extent, a collective failure in impact investing industry, where everyone is pretending to emulate what it has been done in Silicon Valley, in private equity, in venture capital, and not really trying and making an effort to find its own narrative. Impact investing should have a different narrative. I was really very proud to be stuck with a foundation where gender lens is not just a narrative, but is really the talk that we walk.
Elena's address revealed how individual challenges can be indicative of broader issues faced by a sector, and why it may be premature to celebrate milestone achievements without looking keenly into the kind of impact it is intended to generate. SELCO Foundation invites organizations and individuals to come forward and share their impact failure stories and to fail loud.